Good morning. Ugh. The truck's loaded with wood, so it can only mean one thing: starting to expand the shop. We hand dug 22 to 24 inch holes for the posts and a 6-inch deep footing in between the two. Let me tell you, that was a hoot. And after that, I realized I only had one day until it was going to rain for 3. So I took a half day off of work and we set these 12-foot 4x6s. And we mixed 42 bags of concrete and we set these posts. And by the time it was dark, we almost had it done. Almost. And the reason why we're doing it is because we only have 12 feet on the back of the shop to cover our equipment, and it really just doesn't cover it. So with an additional 20 feet out here, we should be able to get all the equipment under here, and there should be enough room that, say we need to work on it in the rain or throughout the winter, that should be alright. It's not like it's going to be warm in here, but it would keep us covered from snow or rain or hide us from monsters or... Really scraped the bottom of the barrel on that one. The real trick here is I'm trying to build this myself so that I can save money. Now, so far in materials, I'm at $300. That's a pallet of concrete and 4 posts. But I was able to take the pallet back from the concrete and I got $15 back, so it's too early. You do the math. One issue I've run into this morning is this side of the shop is apparently a little bit lower than that side of the shop. So I'm trying to level everything up and it's not really working. But it's like less than an inch, so no one's gonna know. My precious kiddo just brought me some breakfast. Thanks, honey. Blueberry. So I really have no idea what it would cost to have a contractor come out and do this, but I still feel like I can do it cheaper. Before I can get started though, I think there's a guy here to pick up some hay, and we may have another guy coming, so we'll just kind of scamper back and forth between this and loading hay. Thank you. Not that it's dead. This time of year, it's cold. It's harder for the engine to turn over because of the oil being so cold. And really, this time of year, I'm not running the tractor consistently where it gets a good charge. From the shop to here, I end up not level. So I don't want to be out of level, but if the shop is already settled, and it obviously has, I'm just going to have to go ahead and let it be out of level. This is just a common thing that you run into when building onto a pre-existing structure. I spend more time starting it than I really do running it, so this will be good for it. Right here is level. Alright, so now that both sides have been adjusted to level, I pull this middle string. This is the one going across the building. About an inch, down the line, and we are right within the lines. So, really glad that that worked out. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a perfectionist, and I tend to overdo something. I'd like to think no one's going to make it way more complicated than it needs to be. I just told to get it exactly right, and that would have eaten at me for the rest of my life. Well, good news. I got to this side, and I don't know what has happened or how anything has happened, but this. I'm sure you're all hoping I was going to fire up a chainsaw and just but closer to level than I thought. Probably within, I don't know, a 1/4 inch or so. Nailed it! One of you guys want to give me a hand? You could do that by pounding that like button and subscribing right now. Well, we're ready to... Looks like Huck's growing up because he's peed on at least 2 of my tires. Saw, and we'll make lumber's nice laid out here behind me. Really wish I had a nice level place to put this, but I don't. Now it's time to unload this truck full of 2x12s. That'll be fun. Or you could just literally give me a hand unloading these out. That would be good too. Thanks, buddy. And you'll probably notice that I glued and nailed, so that way it's got an extra tight bond. Since I'm using 2 different pieces instead of 1, it'd be kind of difficult to find a 2x12 and 20 foot, and especially finding one that doesn't have a warp to it. And if they do, they're just going to ruin all my stuff, so, you know. You gotta write your name in it. This poor little saw's doing work. Money. I got a feeling it'll already be tomorrow whenever all this stuff's done. I don't know. Stick around, find out. One beam is in place. Until tomorrow. The headers are in, and now all I got to do is order some trusses and some metal, and we'll have plenty of room to keep all the equipment nice and safe. Huck. 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 Huckleberries.